give you as much as you could have imagined?
Oh yeah, we'd have taken that beforehand. He, it felt like if he could keep the ball on the ground, we could stay engaged in the game. It's hard to do. That many right-hand hitters, but he was good. Actually, Andrus was his last hitter on a double play ball, so I was glad he got out of it what he should have. But we did a pretty good job out of the pen. We had a lot of guys rested down there from good start we got from Ubaldo.
Was Andrus the last hitter because of you didn't want to extend TJ anymore, or was it because you wanted to get some of your relievers more too?
Probably more. That was about. We felt like we had taken TJ to about where he needed to be, and I thought he deserved to. Got some good hitters in that lineup, especially where they were in the order.
Talk about when it heats up, kind of the ball carrying and Camden yards, and offensively, how encouraged are you with what this club's been able to do the last couple games?
Good. Sometimes you go through periods where you get some mistakes and you just miss them, but our guys have been on what mistakes they've made, and JJ hit a ball real well too. But very quietly, JJ's hitting 290 something, playing shortstop. He's having another solid year for us. But I thought there was some good at bats at the bottom of the order too. Caleb obviously had a couple of good swings, driving some runs. We get that there. I think Ryan was on base twice. Jonathan's season started, 3 days? This is his 3rd day of his new season. So I think we may try that a couple other places. That's pretty funny. Okay, Jonathan, I said, try not to talk about it too much with Jonathan. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. You've been talking a lot about Cruz this year, and he had a little lull, but now 3 in 7 games. He's one short of matching his total from last year. How valuable has he been to this team?
Well, we say lull, and I know what you're saying compared to what he was doing. I mean, that's not a lull for most people. He spoiled us at a very high level of play, and Nelly's been pretty consistent. I've known him for a long time, and he, it was his birthday today, had a home run, and when you get to have that experience level, you kind of understand what you're doing to get out of whack, and you're trying to shorten the lulls. So I think we're seeing a byproduct of that a little bit.
You said before the game that you hope that McFarland pitches well enough so that he gives you.
Are you going to ask me if he's going to start again?
Not quite.
Yeah.
I was going.
Now you are, right?
No. I was going to ask you, did he pitch well enough to make himself a consideration?
He pitched. He pitched as well as we thought he could, and one reason why we wanted to be as good as we could in the infield, because we felt like he might, if he's doing well, he'll keep the ball on the ground. Ryan made a really nice double play, and John started some double plays that most people don't turn. And of course JJ at the back end, but he did exactly what we hoped he'd do. He makes our bullpen better, but it's nice to know that you have that type of option down there with a guy if you can get the proper rest. He only gets the proper rest because you get a couple of good starts from starting pitchers would allow you to do that. Plus, keep in mind we're carrying 8 guys in the bullpen right now. Well, 7 tonight, because one of those guys started. I'm always curious to see if he's going to, come in from the bullpen directly from there instead of coming in the dugout like starters do. Is he going to throw from the stretch, or is he going to throw from the wind-up? Instead of telling him all these things he should do, you just kind of let him go. Last night, I think I had Brady tell him that, you're the first guy out of the bullpen tomorrow. And that was our way of telling him you're starting. So, I don't know. I think he knows now that he's starting today. But everybody was pulling for him. TJ's such a guy that's so easy to pull for because he doesn't take himself too seriously. And, a couple of times we've had to send him out, and, he gets it. He gets what's going on, the whole dynamic of what we're trying to do as a team. And so it made a really good contribution to us tonight in a time of need.
After a game like today, do you kind of take a little bit of a deep breath because it was one of those games where you had plans, you needed the starter for today, and you needed you had the bullpen and just some other things to work out. Once you get through this and TJ pitches well, is it one of those games where you can kind of take a breath afterwards, I guess?
Well, it worked out well. We had some we felt like they'd be right-handed against TJ, and which I would have too, and you felt like you had some pieces in the bullpen right-handed that could minimize some damage. And but the thing about the game is there's no given what's going to happen the next day. Just because Tilly had a good outing last time and has had some good out, you don't know. You got to prepare who's going to pitch in the second inning if he gets hit with a line drive or has trouble. That's why I'm trying to stay away from Brock tonight. Just keep some of our powder dry for tomorrow. And Ramirez will be back tomorrow if he didn't cut himself too bad shaving. But he's and we'll have Brian Mattis back tomorrow. And then everybody that pitched tonight's available tomorrow because we were able to shorten them up. Okay? Thank you.